All right, what's going on, everybody? It's Outside Media coming at you with another video. You know what time it is. Time to burn on that boxing. Dude, ladies and gentlemen, I had a very eventful weekend. I got to meet up with Sean Porter, interview him, see a lot of other fighters. It was a great time. I went to the Barclays Center multiple times this week. It was a great experience, and I look forward to doing more media coverage. I'm in a great position right now, and I'm very happy. But let's get into the video today. Today we're going to be talking about Devin Haney, and he had a very impressive win over George Kambosos. I don't care what anybody says. I understand that he's a way better fighter and has a way higher IQ than George Kambosos, but it was still a interesting fight because George Kambosos did come out more aggressive. I think he was more of a warrior this time out. Got cut up. So did Devin Haney. That big cut on George Kambosos' head. That didn't look good, but he powered through. Much respect to both of these fighters. It was a tremendous fight, a much better fight than the last one. I don't know, I might be overdoing it when I say it was a tremendous fight, but I think Devin Haney proved a lot. He proved that even when somebody is willing to sell out and kind of go forward and get hit with counter shots from Devin Haney. They talked about it in the broadcast. George Kambosos' jab from the hip, you can't do that kind of stuff with a guy like Devin Haney because he capitalizes on, timing and little mistakes like that. I think that's a flaw in George Kambosos' game that he needs to fix. Throwing punches with his hands down. I understand, you can't see much with your hands up. Still, you get caught with, counter shots from guys like Devin Haney. It's not a good look. Devin's just one of those guys. I always say he's the most slippery fighter in the sport of boxing right now. He's just too hard to hit. But let's see if, potential fight. They're saying Lomachenko should be the next fight for Devin Haney. They're also saying Gervonta Davis. Those are the two ones that I'm hearing. Obviously, you have guys like Ryan Garcia. There are other guys that you could throw in there. He said that he intends to stay at 135. So even though there was all that talk about his appearance and him kind of looking drained and it's not healthy for him to be at 135, you can kind of throw all of that out of the window because he seems pretty intent and set on staying at 135. He didn't officially say it, but he said most likely stay at 135 and then eventually move up to 140. So there's just too much money for him to make at 135 to the point where it's career defining and it could make him so much money. It doesn't make sense to go up to 140 where it's still a difficult division and it'd be there'd be a lot of good fights for him. It's just the 135 division is stacked. It's just I don't think it's much of a competition when it comes to junior welterweight and then a lightweight fight. So Ryan Garcia, these guys got to fight. Gervonta Davis. Obviously, Teofimo Lopez, you can take him out of the mix. You can still leave George Kambosos in there. Put him in there with Gervonta Davis, Lomachenko. All of these lightweight fights, mix and match however you want. It's a great fight. People call Devin Haney boring, but I think he boxes too well. It's just it looks boring because it's outclassed. It's a clinic. It's not even close. So obviously people are gonna say, oh, it's a boring fight. He runs around, he holds a lot, he clinches, he's a hugger, stuff like that. But that's part of it. Floyd Mayweather did it. There are a lot of other boxers who are very technically sound, not always the most exciting fighters to watch. Andre Ward. But these guys are legends. They're Hall of Famers, and I think Devin Haney's headed in the Hall of Fame direction if he's not already solidified by now. But let me know in the comments who you want to see Devin Haney fight next. Is it a Gervonta Davis, a Vasily Lomachenko, or do you want to see a Ryan Garcia fight maybe? Let me know in the comments, and I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace. Well, that's gonna do it for another Fight Media video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for the constant support. Salute to you always.